Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to integrate dynamic content into your AI email builder. This includes things like blog post, podcast or any live updates. Basically the content that changes frequently but you still want to display nicely in your emails. For this demo, I have prepared a few blog posts inside a Laravel React application so we can see how easily dynamic data can be added into our email templates. Once the dynamic content is integrated, you'll be able to drag and drop content directly into the canvas and select which records to display. Remember, the order of selection matters. The first item you pick will appear at the top, followed by the rest in sequence. Before we jump in, make sure the AI email builder is installed in your Laravel app. It works with Inertia React, Inertia Vue.js, Livewire, or filamentphp. If it's not installed yet, visit docs.emailbuilder.dev for setup instructions, or see the video guides in the description. Now let's add a custom element. Open your terminal and run email builder custom element scaffold command. It will ask for a custom element ID which needs to be unique. Since we are creating custom element for blog posts, I will name it blog. Next, it will ask if the element is loopable. Most newsletters contain multiple blog posts, so we will choose yes here as well. This will create a blog.php file in the custom elements folder inside your email builder directory. Now let's take a look at blog.php file. This class holds the schema that will render your content inside the email template and also provides the structure for displaying items in the selection window. I have stripped the class down to the bare minimum. For now, it contains only the placeholders property, source URL method, and build method with bunch of others. We will build the schema together from scratch. Before we work on the blog schema, we need to provide the AI email builder with access to blog post via an API. I have created a PostsController and added an email builder list method which returns a JSON response of our blog post. This method queries the post model, paginates the result, and allows filtering by keyword or by latest oldest post. Each record is normalized to include keys like ID, title, and so on. These keys will be used to replace placeholders at runtime. Next, we will create a route so the front end can access blog posts from email builder list method in PostsController. In your api.php file, add the following route with auth middlewares. Now let's edit blog.php and update placeholders mapping. These placeholder mapping help to map the fields returned by controller to dynamic content in your email blocks, like loop title, loop description, and so on. Make sure to prefix with the loop in the key property, and to the value property it should be prefixed with loop item. Next, we will implement the source URL method to point to our API route. Now inside the build method, we will define the full blog schema. The schema consists of 5 parts. First, custom element info, which contains ID, name, title, description, and icon. Second, structural schema, which defines how email content will render once the records are selected. Third, source information, instructions to fetch records from the API. And the fourth, result map, key mapping for runtime data replacement. And the fifth one, display schema, defines how items appear in a selection window. We start by defining the custom element info, such as ID, name, title, description, or content is loopable, or if it's a dynamic, and we can also use SVG icon here. Next, we define the structural schema for rendering email content. We separate featured content, which takes 100% width, and regular content, which displays as 2-column records. The content structure is handled by the item content method with a featured flag. We will see item content method in a second. We then provide the source info to fetch records from the API with pagination. and also define the result map to translate record property values to placeholders at runtime. Finally, we add the display schema and define template in item display schema method. This determines how each item looks in a selection window, and we also gonna see item display schema method in a second. Let's have a look at item content method used inside structural schema. This method renders content inside the email body. Featured items will occupy full width, but regular items are split across two columns with image, title, description, category, and read more button. Let's add display schema template to item display schema method. The item display schema method structures the selection window, showing each blog item with featured image, item details, and item metadata. Template is consists of HTML tags with classes and inline styling. Lastly, the display style tag content method provides CSS styling for the selection window items. Now that our blog custom element is ready, let's see this in action inside the AI email builder. I will add new email template. I have already saved a header and footer in a previous session. First, I will drag the header onto the email canvas and then the footer. Notice how easy it is to add saved email blocks. You can simply click and drag. Next, I will open the elements panel and locate our blog content element. I will drag it directly between the header and footer on the canvas. Immediately, a list of blog posts fetched from our API will appear for selection. I can choose the posts I want to display. Once selected, they are automatically inserted right into the email in the order I picked. And just like that, our email is ready to be broadcast. This demonstrates how easily any dynamic content, blog post, podcast, or live updates can be added to email builder. Drag, select, and you are done. No manual coding, just flexible dynamic content ready for your audience. If you found this tutorial helpful, check out the description for the links to the full docs and installation videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.